Scrappy friends. Happy National Scrapbook Day, or International Scrapbook Day, really, because many of us are from all over the place. So this video is for a layout that I am doing for the Victoria Marie crop. Some of us crafty mavens have collaborated with the ladies over at Victoria Marie, and since I was on her design team the first part of the year, actually really it was the last part of 2015, I also thought it would be fun to join in the fun that she was doing on her channel or in her group. So my challenge for the group is going to be using a cut file. I got a silhouette not very long ago, a couple of months ago, and I absolutely love using it. I love getting different pieces and trying to find fun ways to use them. So my challenge is to make a layout with a cut file. And then what you need to do is in the Facebook group, in the box with my video or with my layout and my challenge, in the comments you need to add your video to that, or your layout. It doesn't have to be a video. If you want to do a video, that would be cool too, but you have to the end of the day to get or the end of the weekend to get your video in. So we're going to be doing challenges on today and then also tomorrow as well, so Saturday and Sunday. And I am super, super excited because it's going to be tons of fun. There are lots of different challenges, so don't forget to go and hang out over there and see all the different challenges that are going to be. So as you've seen, I just decided to pick some of random circles and fill them in with watercolor. I used a watercolor brush that was filled with water. I really like to use the brushes filled with water. It makes it pretty easy to watercolor with because you don't even need a cup anymore. I sometimes will have a cup just in case. But so now I am just working on some layers. That paper that I used to cut my file with was from the Paige Evans collection, Fancy Free from Pink Paisley, and I love this collection. At this point I only have a little bit of it, but I have been using it a little bit. So it's just really, really fun, and I wanted to use that because I thought it would look really, really fun with the circles. I'm trying to remember where I got that cut file from. If that is from Click Kits maybe, or I'm not really sure. I say I think that's who that's from, but it's just scribbly. So Click Kits gets their cuts from the Just Next store. But anyway, any cut file really would do, but I like the really big ones. I've used smaller ones too. And now I'm just working on some layers. I'm going to add some washi tape. I am trying to keep this fairly simple because the background, the cut, I really want the cut to be the focus, as well as the picture, but it doesn't really need a whole lot. And with the watercolor in some of the circles, it just is really fun. Now, I thought that something fun to do, because I have some circles filled and because there's circles on the cut file, or on the pattern paper that I use the cut file with, I thought it would be fun to add a few more circles. And one of the papers from the Paige Evans collection has circles that are like they're sort of watercolor. Some of them are more watercolored filled in than other ones, and they have different phrases. Like some of the ones that I use say love this, yeah, and yes, and I really like that paper. Is one of my favorite papers. It is so much fun. It has so many cool different sayings, but I thought it would be fun to cut some of them out, and some of the ones over in that top hand side near the photo, I actually use a 1-inch circle punch to get those, and I'm going to be adding some others, another one down near the Love This one. Oh, there it is. I put that one on pop dots. And so now I'm just kind of figuring out what else I want. I know it didn't take me very long to really make this. I mean, a lot of times when you use a cut file, that takes a lot of the work out of it. So it's just kind of how you want to embellish your layouts, because with a big cut file, you can almost make your paper go a lot farther, I find. I mean, it all depends too. Oh yeah, I forgot that I cut a small circle out of the back side of that one, the paper that I used for the cut file. And then I added that Maggie Holmes rubber tag thing, charm piece on it. And I use a staple. I like to use staples because if you use certain kinds of glue that you use with those rubber charms, like, I don't know what it is, but it leaves marks underneath from the glue on stuff. And I did use a little bit of glossy accents, but mostly I just like to use the staples. So I also pulled out these letter stickers from the Maggie Holmes die cut from Bloom, and there's the XO and the Love, and I'm really thinking I want to use the Love because it's really fun. It has some of the same color pinks, and my daughter is wearing her really colorful dress, and I thought that would kind of match. And this is a picture of my daughter and my son. We went for a photo walk a couple of weeks ago, or maybe it was probably closer to 3 weeks ago that this picture was taken now. But we went for a photo walk, and and this particular day, my daughter Leilani and my son decided they wanted to walk together and they were going to hold hands, and it was so cute. And so of course I had to take a picture of it, because, you know, what mom doesn't want to take a picture of their kids doing something really cute and sweet? And I really love that my kids, for the most part, really love each other and are really sweet to each other, and they really just enjoy being friends. And actually they get very upset when one of them is left out. So the one left out is usually upset that they're not loved as much anymore because they're not part of the group. So it's quite cute and sweet. And so documenting this is something that I want to do, because who knows when they get older if they will be as close. I hope so, but you never know, right? Teenagers are a whole lot in a whole different game than little kids. So I decided to use those black foam stickers, phrase stickers, and I thought Sweet Love worked perfect, and I did add that love right to the photo. That top part, you can see like really crappy stuff. It's just like part of a house and part of the trash cans, and I really didn't think that was necessary. So putting the part of that title on there just kind of covers it up so you don't notice it as much. And then I use those pink paisley hearts, and I'm just adding some enamel dots, and then I'm going to be done. So when I added the journaling, I added it right into the circles. I thought that would be really, really fun. And there wasn't really a whole lot that I needed to journal about this. I mean, it's just my kids being really sweet and me hoping that they stay sweet forever. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I had so much fun making this layout, and I hope you guys join my challenge. I hope you guys pick out a cut file that you have and cut it up and make a layout with it. And don't forget to put the layout in the comments of my challenge post on Facebook and the Victoria Marie group, and go and check out and see the other challenges the other ladies are doing. We're gonna have a really, really packed weekend, and I'm super excited. Oh, and don't forget that if you win, there is a prize involved. So I will see you guys later, and have a great weekend. Bye.